Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. A genius is 1% talent and 99% of hard work. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. A question that sometimes drives me hazy. Am I or are the others crazy? Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. When you're courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Falling in love is not at all the most stupid thing that people do, but gravitation cannot be held responsible for it. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. A human being is a part of a whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. You see, wire telegraph is a kind of a very, very long cat. You pull his tail in New York and his head is meowing in Los Angeles. Do you understand this? And radio operates exactly the same way. You send signals here, they receive them there. The only difference is that there is no cat. No, this trick won't work. How on earth are you ever going to explain in terms of chemistry and physics so important a biological phenomenon as first love?